And for the moment, we will just put some waiting bays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you are gonna be base, gold, utility. And the utility ones that are the stops that for now I might use to shuttle myself around, so that I don't use up a regular location. Alright, let's steal an unloading station from over here. I'm not sure if it's gonna go the right way for us, but that's okay. Nope. I need to go up like that. Don't want that. We do want that. Except these are set up the wrong direction. Alright, let's put a belt balancer here, and even the standard 4x4 I prefer to not have to hand draw. We'll put this here. No. That would be wrong. Okay, let's complete the loop here. Bots, robots, oh, you're recharging again? I suppose that's legit. And we need a chain signal there. Signal is there. Oh. And we need a chain signal here. Just about done. Nope. There we are. Okay. So, train, take me to... Why do we have two base gold ins? Oh, that's coal. Okay. Gold 1 utility. Go. sure why the train decided to go switch to the outer track and then to the inner track, but whatever. Oh, and circuit condition. Yep. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, we never put in the water pump. Right, that's what's going on here. Of course. Fortunately, unlike AAI, we don't need to provide water to power to the water pumps. And there they go. They're all running, and we've got gold coming in. Not a lot, you know, maybe 2 belts worth, but gold nonetheless. Not sure what I'm going to do with this train load of wood. And I should have grabbed an extra locomotive or something. This is actually pretty close and there's not a lot of forests in the way. Alright, you go to gold 1 phase gold utility. Yeah. And wait for circuit condition. Oh, wait. Before you do that, stop. You just went totally the wrong way. Before we do that, I want a radar here, so we can see what's going on in our golden domain. We need a radar here as well. So, you take me over here. And none of this 5-second nonsense. Wait there for a while so that you don't just continue. That way we can drop a radar. Somewhere, like right there. Perfect. Alright. And we need a radar here as well. Not really a surprise. Right. Let's go and grab a little bit more train stuff. What are you complaining about? What's blinking? What am I missing? What is the issue? A box. Can I make more steel chests? No, I need to, or iron chests. I'll have to grab some as well. Not a big deal. They're also in this neck of the woods. This is steel, right? Yes, so we want to be just before that. Right here. I really should be labeling these. This is the train mini wall. So I can take a stack of you. Take a stack of you. Take some of you. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright. You want fuel? Fine then. Oh, speaking of fuel, I need to figure out how to fuel these trains. because they're not going to a destination with fuel. I think we need to build a depot. I don't think we have a choice. I don't think we have a choice. I think there's going to be a depot over here. I think that's what we'll have to do. In a minute. Do I have any? Yes, I have all the wood in the world to feed a train. So. Train. And this is the standard train setup I like using. Oh, not wooden chests, you dope. Wood. I'm gonna run on wood. Not on wooden chests. Alright, you're gonna go to base gold in and wait until you are empty. And you're going to go to gold 1 out and wait until you're full and go. Alright. Meanwhile, let's start working on doing something with all this gold. Hey, apologies, that was me smacking the microphone. So, according to what we discovered here, we need to crush it. And we need 20 crushers for a line of coal, for a line of gold. Let's get a little bit of space here. And let's start here. So, didn't I get... I got electric scrapping machines instead of crushers. Sigh. Okay, it happens. So we need one piece. And the pattern that I find works well with them, which is much like the one I use in vanilla with assemblers, is like that. We do need to set a recipe. 1.6 second craft time, needs 1 gold ore, puts out 1 crushed gold ore. Crafting speed is 1, so yellow inserters are just fine. Not that we have any other kind, but you know, it's nice to think about these things. Let's bring in some power. And you can output. And we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, nope. Forgot one important thing. These are not Bob's inserters that can do all sorts of things, but they can be switched to put it on the other side of the belt, which means we don't need to worry about putting things on both sides of the belt. Makes life a little easier. 4, 8. I lost track of how many I did there. 16, one more set. For the most part, the items are very unique looking, but the electric scrapping machines and the electric crushers look an awful lot alike to my eye. Which is why what happened. Let's see. You're going to take forever to fill up with a full load, but you have some. So why don't you go ahead and bring some over here so we have it to play with. Here it comes. And there it goes. Now I could be doing some kind of direct insertion thing since we're going from 20 of these to 24 of these. But I would rather just put them after each other. That way if we need to expand or do something else weird, we just can. And that's why I'm gonna put it on the right side rather than continuing in this stack. So the next thing we need is the electric furnaces, obviously. So we're gonna start you right here, and very similar pattern. You're gonna make gold ore from crushed gold ore. That takes 38.4 seconds but that takes 38.4 to do 10. To input 10 and output 12. Crafting time 2, so it's still more than fast enough for yellows to work. And these guys we need 24 of. So that's 4, 6, 12, 18, 24. And let's help the bots out, because running builds in straight lines is not a big deal. What I mostly want the bots to do is place the inserters, because inserters are fiddly and I hate putting them in myself. Except, you know, when I fail utterly. Hey, look at that, I'm out of inserters. Lovely. Am I out of furnaces too? I thought I brought enough. Apparently I'm like one shy. Okay then. Let us go get 2 more inserters, a bunch more crushers, and a furnace or 2. That wooden... you ate the wooden chest, didn't you? There, have some wood. Oh, yeah, I did do the shifty, good. But they still seem to only be putting it on one side. Very strange. Oh, I failed to put the shifty, at least on some of them, I think. No, these look correct. Oh, I failed to set the recipe on half of them. Well, that was clever. Okay. The point, though, is we have gold. Can we bring it in right on this line? Where do we want it in? No, but we can bring it in right here would be perfect. So, right about here. Being able to do the belt while driving. Okay, now we need to do a lot of jumping, so let's create ourselves a jumpy stick. But it needs to be reversed. And then reversed again. And let's see. have space in this section. So just before the train. Perfect. Right there. And we're only using one so far. Nope. That's incorrect. We're using two. Why is nothing being produced here? Oh, because I managed to fail to do this. Clever. So we want to put it, not, this would be the first, the second, the third. There. And again, we can use our car to help us. And with that, let's see. Furnaces 3. Advanced furnace. Junction boxes, advanced controllers, graphite electrodes, but it lets us smelt titanium. Nice. Solar energy 2. More advanced solar arrays. Lasers. Some upgrades. Accumulators. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Sure. Oh, Chrome Age. Coming soon. We can actually unlock it already, but I don't know if I want to yet. What else? Oh, worker robot speed, sure. Landmines, don't care about. Rockets, we'll need that eventually. Don't care about combat robots. Refined flammables we'll want eventually. Alright, we have gold. Now, we needed inserters. And we needed... what else did we need? And we needed... ore crushers. Right. Draw that same on. And both of those are... over here. Let's label this with assemblers. And this section should be labeled with a chemical plant, because this is our liquids or, you know, chemistry stuff mini mall. Okay, now let's grab the right stuff. This is scrapping machines. We do not need them right now. Weren't I making crushers here? I don't see them. That's interesting. Did I not make them? Okay. I could have sworn I made them somewhere. Where did I make them? What went into them? Logic controllers, iron pistons, large iron chassis. Maybe I made them elsewhere. I know I made them because I used a bunch of them. And I know I didn't handcraft that many. That's radars. Concrete. Did I make them at one of these malls for no readily apparent reason? Other than it was convenient? No. This is batteries. Oh, you know what? I'll grab a few batteries. And a logic controller somewhere. and replace our missing bot. This is drills. That's not logic controllers. That's logic controllers. Ah, this is where we're making them. Okay, much better. Alright, this way. Gold next. I left myself a reminder what I'm supposed to be doing. Of course, just noticed it. So, not a very effective reminder, to be honest. Okay. Nope, electric furnaces. Failed to get those. And inserters. A little bit absent-minded here. Might be a sign that it's time for another stretch. Get up and stretch, which is, you know, correct because it's just about the top of the hour. Let's grab what I needed here. Yeah, whatever. Maybe they'll come in handy. And here we go. Oh, and I'm out of repair packs. That's brilliant. And I don't have any way to make them on me. So that inserter is just going to stay damaged for a while. Now the important thing is to replace these guys. This should put out a pretty much compressed stream of gold, and here we've got a little bit backed up. And how are we doing over here? I'm getting there, halfway. These darn yellow inserters, we really need stack inserters, but those are coming. And now we're getting much more production of the gold. Now, as much as I would like to start making stuff out of gold, I think our next priority absolutely has to be a train depot of some sort. Why did I come up here? Because I wanted to put down a radar. And I did not need to come all the way up to that. I just need to tuck one in here somewhere. Now, the key question with placing the depot is, what are we going to feed it? Because we can feed it coal, or we could feed it solid fuel, the petroleum coke that they call it. Either way, we're going to need to bring it into the depot. And I'm thinking we're going to use coal for now and then coke later, because right now we only have this teensy little oil patch developed, and we're already, you know, producing a bunch of stuff off it. And if I start using it for a lot of more solid fuel production, it's not going to work great. We have a much bigger one over here that we can bring in later on, although we'll have to contend with some biters. And we can bring that in later as long as we plan for it. So, take us over here, please. And we're gonna add a wait condition. You cannot add a circuit condition to a temporary. So what I do is I add a fluid. And then, I don't think you even need to, but I'll specify a fluid that I want to be, you know, more than some number. Entertains me while I'm riding the train. Gives me something to do. Okay. Cliff be gone. What am I doing? What I'm doing is taking a break. Let's save, just in case.